Finished up at the MCG this afternoon. Stephen Phillips went into the Essendon rooms after the game and he spoke first of all to a delighted top supporter in Andrew Peacock.
Well, frankly, best wedding present of the lot for Margaret and I. I had to leave her behind to come in here. That's good enough, Stephen. Yes, great game.
Did you ever feel any doubt?
Well, I'd have to momentarily when we were 19 points down, although I'd been very confident all week. They've been a hoodoo team for us, Fitzroy. They played it very hard and very well, but the fellas, I think, will go on and win the flag.
While Mr. Peacock joined in the celebrations, Coach SHEEDY was more than happy with the way his players performed.
Oh yes, you know, we believe that good strong football's what the game's about, and you know, we're a goal down at half time, but I felt that in the end, you know, the encouragement that I pursued with the boys to really work hard at getting the ball, you know, really got us through in the end.
Kevin, there was something of a scuffle at half time. What exactly happened?
I'm not quite sure, to be quite honest, Stephen. I know that one of our players was pushed or knocked walking up the race, and you know, we just probably, I suppose, people around the Essendon camp defending it too.
There were, of course, two reported players in the match. Gary Sidebottom, the Fitzroy centre-half forward, was in a bit of trouble with the umpires, and he'll front the tribunal on a striking charge on Monday. And the Bombers' strongman, Ronnie Andrews, was also reported, not on a striking charge, but on a charge of using threatening language to field umpire Smith during the third quarter, and Scott Palmer will have details of those reports later on during Seven's Big League. Jack Edwards made his way to the Fitzroy dressing rooms after the game, and he spoke to a very disappointed coach, Robbie Walls.
2 weeks in a row, Robert, the MCG, and 2 weeks much the same result.
Yes, Jack, very disappointing, very disappointing.
Were you surprised by the vigour that Essendon used right from the start of the game? They seemed to hit Fitzroy very hard.
No.
You weren't surprised at all?
No, that's the way that they've played, and you know, expected that it wouldn't stop today.
Did you think it took the toll on some of your smaller players, because as the game wore on, they seemed to their legs seemed to be getting less and less?
No, I don't think so, Jack. I thought that we played ordinary football in the first half, and yet we were still there. The third quarter, we had our chances to break away and get a 3 or 4 goal lead. And, you know, a couple of careless errors, and we came in at three-quarter time only a goal up when, you know, perhaps we could have been 3 or 4. But that's to Essendon's credit, because they never gave in, and 2 goals they got in time on just before three-quarter time were pretty valuable goals. And in the last quarter, well, they certainly finished stronger than we did, but you know, in answer to your question, I don't think it was our smaller players running out of legs.
You're involved in an altercation of some kind at half-time we saw on film. We don't know exactly what happened. Can you enlighten us there?
Well, just all the players came in at once, and it was pretty crowded.
And Kevin Egan, the Essendon team manager, was also involved. I noticed the police got hold of him but let him go very quickly. You can't give us any more information on it?
No, no. All I heard was my old mate Ronnie Andrews wishing me well.
Robbie Walls, a very disappointed Fitzroy coach, and nevertheless a very successful season by the Lions in season 1983. And speaking of Lions success, Bernie Quinlan will of course top the goal-kicking list and win the John Coleman Medal for doing such. He kicked only 2 goals today for a season's tally of 116. Lee Matthews got 5 today at VFL Park, and Terry Danaher also got 5 goals today at the MCG. You're watching Seven's Big League, and we'll be back with the second semi-final at VFL Park between Hawthorn and North Melbourne in just a moment.
Some people's idea of national in the kitchen stops at microwaves. Oh, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't be without my genius. But what about National's new food processor? It does more than anyone. And National blenders, mixers, juicers, rice cookers, toasters, dishwashers, even vacuum cleaners. Other people just make appliances. National puts friends in your kitchen. My kitchen wouldn't be complete without National.
From National.